Happy Dragon New Year! This is Gadget, and it's going to be episode 32. Well, Dragon New Year yet until a couple of days, but I wanted to get a jump on it. Plus, I'm going to tell you how the aliens did drop me off, but that's a very interesting story because it proves my theory on something. Also, I got an interesting dollar bill back in my change that connects to something as a weird coincidence. Like when I said I'm finally done with something, and I get this. So, I don't know where to begin, though, because this has been a very interesting and heartbreaking week and everything at the same time. So, let's see, what can we... Maybe we can start with people who understand... Oh, maybe, no, not that one, because I want to say that about the guy. But no, then we could start with... I'm rambling because it's just that there's so much, but so little to talk about that it's like, it's just so interesting. You know what? How about this? Let's start from like the beginning of the week. That would work, okay? Everything was going fine. Nothing didn't work Monday. Tuesday work was good. And I went to work on Wednesday. Got breakfast and lunch. Now I know this place I go to is like a little gas station thing. They have people like paying with credit cards or anything. So the people before me paid with credit cards. So I know nobody paid with dollar bills or anything like that, right? So it has to tie in with a backstory that I've been telling you guys about. As you all know, that I was technically dumped because the guy wanted to schedule a breakup, blah, 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 and everything, right? What I didn't tell you guys is where he lives. Well, I might have, but I don't remember which episodes I did. So, let me give you the backstory. Basically, went to a Christmas party for his friend and everything and stuff. Next thing I know, he's getting sick and didn't spend New Year's with me, and then I say I miss him, and then 2 days later he says he can't reciprocate and is trying to get me to break up with him. Meanwhile, we had said we were friends just trying to date and everything. Short version, right? So I'm finally over, moving on, getting over things. Everybody, like I said, people have been asking me why, and then when I tell them the story, they're like, oh, he's an idiot. I said, yes, he is an idiot, and if he's watching, he is an idiot. But the funny part was on Wednesday, this is what I get back. Ta-da! He lives in Bay Park, Brooklyn. I think off of 20th Avenue. I'm not sure, but it's the Bay Park exit on the D train. He's 4 stops from Coney Island. I know because if you look for a nail salon and make a right, he's down that block. And everything, when you get off the train, you walk down to the nail salon and make a right. Anyway, right? It's just a funny coincidence that I would get this. So everybody I showed at work, they were like, only you it would happen. I said, yeah, the day I'm saying I'm done, I'm finally over everything, I calmed down and stuff. But look what happened. I get this. So, what would you think of that? I did nothing. But it is a funny thing, and I'm going to keep it because, you know, it is funny. It's a joke, you know, a running joke, because I want nothing to do with Brooklyn. Not to sense that people are upset that are in Brooklyn. I just don't want nothing to do with him out there. Or anyone else out there, because if I'm going to run into him, I don't know if he's going to be clocked or not clocked in the sense of like that, clocked in the sense of if I'm going to slap him in his face or I'm going to like curse him out or anything for what he's done, because he had no right to do what he did to me and call me a nothing. Bygones be bygones. Like I said, I'm over it. I just wanted to update you guys that that's what would happen. The best part now is that I went Thursday because I had to run errands in the city. It was my only day off because they had switched my schedule. To find that when I go to the hospital to get my birth records, because I'm talking to doctors and everything, since I have no medical insurance, I'm trying to get things, and they want all my records, x-rays, everything and stuff. It seems the aliens did drop me off because according to the hospital, I'm not going to name the hospital, they have no records on me. At first. I said, what? I started crying. Girl looks in, gets my parents' name and everything, birthdays, writes down an ID number. It looks like 24609 or something like that, some weird number. She goes to another computer with a lady. They're doing this. They're looking, they see something, right? Looking. Then they go like this. Look at me. Look back at the screen. And then I see the lady who's looking read the line like this. Records sealed. They didn't think I saw. Lady comes back. Sorry, it's blurry. Come back here. Okay. Lady comes back and literally says to me, there's nothing I can do, sweetie. I can't give you these things. I can't give you any information. I started crying again. So she gave me an address to go to 125th Ward Street And I'm hoping, because I just found on the internet an application to get my birth records. Because I have a certificate, I just want my records. I want to know what happened the day I was born. I really do. It's a theory, but I need them for a doctor. Okay? So, we figured that and everything. So on my way back, I live up the hill from the S&S Cheesecake. And I caught them as they were closing. And it turned out they had cheesecake. I was so upset I wanted something. You know, you get upset, you get to that point. They had a chocolate mousse cheesecake. I was like, gimme. It is still in my fridge. I had a piece the other day. It was so good. Okay? It made me feel better. But that's in case anybody wants to come over, they can have a piece of it. But bygones be bygones to everything else. I now have to make a trip down to Manhattan again to find out what the hell's going on. So let's see what else. Nothing really else big happened. I got some of the stuff cleaned up in my room. I bought bookshelves to help me with things. My neighbors are going to give me bookshelves to help out with everything after what happened with everything else, with people giving me furniture and stuff. Spent the weekend finding my stuff for Anime Boston, getting my school stuff there, because school starts next week. Not this week, but, you know what I mean, like next, you know, it's just weird. It technically starts, but I know, and this week too I have to go get my ID done, so I have to now figure out what I'm doing, so I'm going to have to go and make trips everywhere again this week to figure out stuff. And basically I'm stuck, can't do the laundry, because when you don't own a car, and it's going to be pouring rain tomorrow, it's a little hard. It defeats the purpose of doing laundry. Because once it's dried, clean and everything, it's going to get soaked anyway. So I just have to figure things out here. I wish I could get a washing machine in here, but I'm on the top floor, and in case the damn thing leaks, I have a neighbor that you don't want to know. But otherwise, I'm doing good. My life is getting on track. I wish he sees these, because he is a lying bastard. Because I have never had a friend tell me I was nothing. My family tells me I'm nothing. Okay? And treats me like nothing. None of my friends have ever. This is the first person that did this to me, and that is why I'm pissed. Because I can still be pissed about that. I don't care about anything else, but to call me a nothing, that's going to take longer to heal than anything else in my life. Okay? Because I had to learn to get over it with my family. But to have a friend tell me that, because they are greedy, don't know what direction they're going in, and only see people's fronts and not what's inside them, because they want toys, even though at 33 years old, that's not a friend. It was a friend, and that's why I say it was a friend. It stopped being my friend when they called me a nothing. So, to recap, as far as we know, the aliens have dropped me off. I got a interesting dollar bill with connections to a guy that, unless he cleans up his act, will do the same thing to another girl. And she might not be as strong, or she might be stronger, and maybe let him have it. And found a nice alternative to cheesecake. Found my stuff and everything, so far it's been good. Let's see what the Dragon New Year brings, because that's the other thing I want to talk about. Not many people know the Dragon New Year is supposed to be a very lucky year. And I was born in the Dragon New Year in 1976. I am so praying this year gets better, because it will be my year. No guy will ever make me cry again. No job will ever compare to anything that's going to happen this year, because I'm hoping I get my job full-time, because I really need it. There's nothing left here. I hope I get a scholarship for school, because I really need it too. There's no money for anything. I just sit here and pray that this Dragon New Year is going to be the best, because right now I can't take another hit. I have worked too hard to see it all go to hell, because people want to put their own opinions on me when they don't even know me. So, to all you people out there who feel you're nothings, when someone calls you nothing, you are something, because you left an impression on them. And I hope to God I did leave an impression on him and everyone I've talked to, because it's just an interesting thing to find out that people will manipulate anything to get their way. So keep fingers crossed I can find out if the aliens didn't drop me or did drop me off. That was just an eerie coincidence that I would get that wonderful dollar bill to constantly remind me of what went in the past, which I'm going to actually spend on something else. I may keep it, I may spend it, I don't know, because I don't know if there's like a jinx tied to it, you know? But otherwise, everything is good in my life, and oh, excuse me, my allergies are kicking in also. And like I said, this Dragon New Year, all I'm doing is celebrating, because it better bring me luck, because I am playing Lotto that Tuesday. I don't care how broke I get, I am playing Lotto that Tuesday. There's Powerball and Mega, and I better win something, because if I win big, I am getting my education, I am starting my crocheting business, I am starting my editing business, and I am getting myself the life I was supposed to have. But if it doesn't win, I just know I have to work a little harder. Like I've been doing my whole life, working a little harder. Harder with the dyslexia, which does not stop me from doing things. So if you people think dyslexia stops people, it makes us work harder and prove people wrong. Okay? To all of you out there, I am fine. And I hope that if you do run into this guy, you could either tell him, hey, you lost something good, or tell him, what were you thinking? Because I'd like to know what he was thinking. Because he lost a friend, and he called me nothing. So, Dragon New Year, Dragon New Year. We need it now, we need it now. All good stuff. It's a lucky year. Need it now. So, bye for now, and hopefully, in the next 2 days, we'll know if anything's been good. Alright? But wait for episode 33, and I hope to see you guys soon.